In this case, a government corporation was formed and it was exclusively formed for this purpose of skill development. And the proposal was moved by some private individuals for a 90-10 arrangement. In this, the private entities are two. One is Siemens, another is Design Tech, another company. So once they gave the proposal and the GO and the corporation was formed all at once, the agreement and the GO, suspiciously all at the same time they merged. There is no consideration of time and all that. And then once the idea is accepted, the officers have made efforts to see whether the model is working anywhere. They came back and they made notings. Gujarat, it is there and all that. And here in Andhra Pradesh, the places and all that should have been identified and a normal course of process should have been happened. But instead, what happened is suddenly a pressure upon the officers resulted in a exit of so much of amount of money under the chairmanship of one particular person, chosen person, Ganta Subbarao. In his tenure only in the Skill Development Corporation, a huge amount of 240 crores was given away as an administrative sanction towards this idea. And despite officers making notings that it is not good to do that and somewhere we can start something, pilot or all that. Such ideas were given, but officers were bulldozed and senior officers, the highest executive has ensured the pushing out of the monies. Once monies have gone out, they've gone into the hands which have not actually executed any particular project. They simply transferred it. The money trail is very clearly seen. You see the role of the ED also in this when they moved in and arrested a few people. So this is a very clear case of government money being transferred and the project itself never happened. The 90% that money that was projected. And the tragedy is there is not even a DPR also in this. There's only a tripartite agreement and nothing else. We have not raised any DPR. And there is no proper discussion or due diligence that happened for this. So you find 90% never coming, and the amount of money, 371 crores that went, out of that about 58 crores has actually gone to the original Siemens company, and they have sent some software and all that. And these people, this design tech company people, they have bloated that 58 crores to show it as 2,800 crores worth of software. There's no machinery or anything. Whereas in the case of Gujarat, you'll find a lot of machinery, mechanical, electrical and other things. Here it is only a teaching software, and that is overpriced and over-invoiced to look like 90% contribution of it. This was firmly denied by the original company, Siemens, which has been cited as the provider of the such software. So they have clearly, vehemently denied that we haven't provided 2,500 rupees worth anything. We have got nothing to do with your 90-10 business. All they paid us is 58 crores and we have sent worth 58 crores software. So that it made clear how the whole quick transfer of money took place in record time and against officers' wishes. And then the money that reached there, how it went into shell companies and all that, that is again part of the investigation. And how the money routed back to certain elements which are associated with the former executive, that is clearly established. So further investigation will reveal the exact end-to-end tie-ups. See, when these things were being investigated, it's only a corporation, an MD, and certain other officers surrounding him. And nothing, it is about one corporation and one particular activity. And therefore, naturally, the corporation head and the associate people were termed as accused in that. And then the several individuals into whose hands money has gone, and they were all cited as various accused. And then while the course of investigation happened, it resulted in the highest executive of the government being, identified as the main perpetrator of the crime. And it so happened that he is listed as 37, 38 at the moment it is stumbled upon. And it's a matter of normal judicial procedure, investigation procedure. When new accused are identified, courts are intimated. We intimate to the court the list of accused and we revise the list of accused. And the gravity of the crime, when we present in the remand note, then it is duty of investigating officer to fix the culpability, the seriousness, and upon which sections apply. And then based on that culpability and the seriousness of the crime, the priority of the accused becomes revised. That is part of the investigation, and when we apply to the court, A37 is cited as A1. That is what we seek the court. We seek before the court. In our findings, we have found that this is the main perpetrator of the crime. This is the main person who has initiated all that. Therefore, he may be termed as A1. That is how the investigation procedure laid out.
Sir.